back to the lab and see if we can...
Union Square? Control, engage in...
Spider-Man. Hello.
Man, I gotta change this number.
I must leave.
Here's your stuff!
Not leaving here alive, Spider-Man. Find him!
You didn't. I was just making sure it didn't. I wasn't sure if you did.
Twas a merry chase, lads, but alas, 'tis finished.
Be advised, we're getting reports that a riot has broken out. We need immediate response at Union Square.
Hey, I'm back. What were you saying?
I must leave New York. Recent events... Pause. Your rescue of Osborn, despite his hatred, it affected me. I must return home. Reflect on this life I choose.
Dang. I think I'm actually gonna miss you and your death troopers.
Unfortunately, my agents will stay. Though I question our work, they do not. And Osborn continues to pay. I am sorry.
So close to being good news.
Indeed. I will miss you and your bizarre witticism, Spider-Man. Until we meet again.
What a strange, violent lady.
Yeah. She was an interesting character. Last chance to upgrade gear. Oh, let me see. I can't. And my skills are maxed. Yeah, this is fine. But this is the suit I would wear for the end of the story? Am I certain? Yeah, I'll do it. It is the Iron Spider. Tony Stark would be proud. And he built this in a cave! Oh, he just switches over to the default, regardless of what you had.
I picked the default, and I didn't know that.
Did the impossible, Doc.
And it's all damaged. No, it's fine.
But now I have to destroy it. With a little creation of my own.
Montage. You gotta make a montage. What is he making? Is this the Mark IV? Is this the briefs Spider-Man outfit? I wonder if this is a totally original costume for the game that they made up, for the ending. It looks really cool. I like it. I believe they did, but I could be wrong. So this suit is supposed to be the best suit Doc Ock. Wonder what it... More taunting, maybe?
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn being held captive on the roof of Osborn Tower.
Just leave a meth
Want
everywhere
me
he
to
goes.
beg? Not gonna happen.
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement.
No! Oh!
Tell them what you did.
I never. Oh!
Everything you have is built on lies! Lies! Ah! You stole my company, my ideas! Now, the truth.
The truth. Okay.
Banged
The
your
truth
whole
is-
life.
You were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me! The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you! You're a failure, Otto! And you always will be!
Oh, oh man. Oh. Oh, Spider-Man got to him. Say what you will about Norman Osborn, and you can say a lot, but that guy has just iron-plated balls. That was ridiculous. You don't hang me over a skyscraper and expect me not to piss myself.
Give me the anti-serum! Otto, you've worked your whole life to help people. Please.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime!
Oh, resupply? That's neat.
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He had to lose everything! I see you have a new suit! It won't help!
I know your weaknesses!
I have
This
no
old man's taking a lot of damage. I've got Flex Steel. That's what his suit's made out of. That's a lot of damage. Let's see. Well, that'll work, but let's give it a go.
You're wasting my time! Enough playing! Gotta move.
Oh, wow, that looked cool. Okay, maybe not. Oh God, I think he just killed me. Meow. Meow.
Next time.
I think that was a checkpoint. I love this suit.
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime!
Give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything!
Die, old man.
Enough playing!
Alright, at least I got here faster. Osborn. You're never gonna get it.
People are dying! They need the anti-serum now!
I will cure the city after I bring down Osborn!
It's all sticky.
Let me save the city! Then we can do whatever you want!
I already know what I want! Now get out of my way before I really hurt you!
Spider-Man.
How much is Osborn?
Oh no.
Give me the anti-serum, and I promise Osborn will face charges!
Liar! Just like Osborn! Nothing but lies!
What happened to the man who wanted to help people?
The weakling! The loser! He's gone! Enough of this! What are you...
It's over. Ooh. Oh, you broke my webbies. God.
Such a disappointment. Parker.
Now you have to die.
You knew? I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't listen. You knew. I won't let you win. This means too much to me.
Not more than it means to me!
He did. That was neat. It's high quality PS4. Yes. Final battle!
No, Dad, can't you see all the people you're hurting?
Kill you, you piece of
Never
shit!
understand.
Kill my aunt,
You
man!
haven't suffered like I have!
Gadgets are ruined!
You should be on my side!
I won!
me, Peter.
Then I guess you'll have to save yourself! You were my hero! You meant so much to me!
I loved you so
I
much!
think you're making me do this! We were going to change the world!
I don't understand. Am I not doing? Oh, I guess you just keep doing this. So you, yeah.
You look tired, Parker.
Not tired. Just hurt. Otto!
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
I couldn't agree more.
It looks like you let it stab him further so that he could get close.
The anti-serum.
Peter, I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn. I've worshipped you. Your mind, your conscience, wanting to help others. The way you never gave up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do what's best for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong. You are everything I wanted to be. You just threw it away.
Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it. Together. If you'll help me.
Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms. I'll be trapped in this useless body. Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember?
Man. This is some writing right here.
And of course, you rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
It's thirsty. Well, that was dramatic.
It was cool.
He saved Aunt May. I'm sorry, Peter. She's just...
Still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours. Maybe a day.
How long does Aunt May have?
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others.
He has to pick between Aunt May and everyone else.
I'll give you a few minutes.
What are you doing to me right now?
You beat the game. It was fun.
This is a good Spider-Man game. No, really though. Good stories make you feel. So.
Yeah, it's true.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
She knew the whole time. She's known from day
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben will be too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
Blood cough for dramatic effect. Don't do it, Spider-Man. Do it and then become finger gun snapping Tobey Maguire version of Spider-Man. That's what you risk. It's the evil you're toying with. Give me that solid beat. Waiting for it. There it is. I needed it. That dramatic effect. Oh no. Not Aunt May. She's like... She's just a fucking saint, man. Like... She took in her asshole sister's kid. Her sister sucked.
Did she?
I don't know. I just assume. But you know, she takes in this kid, raises him, and then her husband gets, you know, he jumps in front of a bullet.
Wow.
Wasn't that the thing
Wow.
the guy said earlier?
Oh, that's right. He was like, if I was your uncle, I'd jump in front of a bullet too. It's like, ooh.
So she gets a quote. He gets beloved husband and uncle. She gets when you help someone, you help everyone. I want my tombstone for the record to say, you rock, don't ever change.
Keeping it real since 1999.
He's able to sit up on a bed. I don't know about useless body. He looked mad.
This is a good shot.
He looked extra mad about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Look at this not Apple laptop.
So?
You have grapes on
Hi,
It had a circle.
Mary Jane Watson, associate editor.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
Oh, nice.
What about
Good
you?
for her.
Find a job yet?
She is a good journalist.
No, but
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
I
was actually considering
be in
maybe a
front of
career
people with
change.
guns because she loses her
I think I
shit.
might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry, no, it's... You're a scientist. A good one.
Yeah, the last project I worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost destroyed the city, so...
Yeah. I mean, you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
I do. Still working on my dumplings, though.
Will they, won't they?
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place. Only if you want to.
No, I mean, yes, I mean, no, I don't, I not want to, but meaning I do want to, but only if you do.
I never stopped wanting to.
Me neither.
Didn't she break up with him?
You stay at my place. Oh, I do. Only if you want to. I never stopped wanting to.
So like she's been in love with him the whole time, even though she broke up with him because she got tired of being the one being saved. Oh no. Oh. This is a neat effect. I wanted Norman to jump on a green glider and come at me. So is Harry dead? Where did we land on that? He went to Europe. What does that mean? Here's a big shot. This is fun music. Spider-Man has good music. It's a neat credit scene. Mary Jane Dirtface. God. It's just that smile doesn't fit the context of anything that's happening.
It's so weird to see her face smiling in the middle of the bad guy's chest.
Yeah.
That's what that was like. Martin inside Peter Parker.
Doc Ock was a good bad guy. There was emotional conflict. He was a physical force to be reckoned with. And it was like an issue of, he didn't just go evil, he went, crazy. He became manipulated by this revenge, like, he had these urges for revenge, but this neural interface messed with his brain to the point of, him compulsively acting out this vengeance. I've never heard of Negative Man.
I've never heard of it.
I didn't know that. Is this an original villain?
I know.
Don't say it. Oh no. Don't say it. Where could one find out? You can find out the next villain in the next Spider-Man movie on YouTube. But I'm not gonna say that. For all that non-information. I just don't want to know. I want to go in blind. That's just me. Oh, splooge. How come you never hear about Steve Ditko? I guess I just did.
I'm not an expert or anything, but I think it's in the way that you ask her.
I'm getting too nervous. Hey, alright, so where do you want this?
Right over here's fine.
Alright. Hey, so Pete?
Yeah.
I kinda gotta talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well, weird things have been going on. Like, physically.
Oh. Oh. Well, you know, you're at that age where your body starts to change. And so you may be noticing some areas,
No.
for example.
Not that. I think it's better that I just, I show you.
No.
It's pretty weird, right?
Not that weird.
Can everyone do this and no one tells anyone? Oh, that was cool. There's an after credits. Should I skip this, or I can skip it and it won't? Oh, I don't want to. I mean, I played through their whole game. I should give them the time to show their names. Well, for those of you watching, go ahead and skip ahead to the end if you don't want to sit through the credits. Oh man, this game was so good from beginning to end. You opened with a really neat cutscene where he's in his apartment getting up. You see you get a lot of exposition about what they're doing and how it's kind of a different universe from the movies. And then you know, so it's like, okay, I'm in this realm of Spider-Man. And then he gets up and he has like a what kind of music would you call that? Prog rock? I don't know. Some type of upbeat rock music going. Yeah. And then he jumps out the window and you're immediately into the game, and the graphics didn't change at all from that incredibly polished quality scene you just saw. And the lighting is excellent in this. The colors, it's very vivid. The city is incredible. The amount of detail, and I mean, you know, Grand Theft Auto 5 had a bunch of trash in the street and people walking around in cars and traffic in a very lively city. But I've never seen this in a Spider-Man game.
Right. This game did remind me very heavily of Arkham City.
Oh yeah, I thought of Arkham City a couple of times. Whenever you start hallucinating, it made me think of
Scarecrow.
Yeah, they've done that with Scarecrow. They've done that with Ra's al Ghul. His fight scenes.
The city was like on fire, and you could fall into the fire.
Yeah.
This one, it was poison.
Right. Yeah, that whole thing.
So that was neat. The way the missions work, and the way the gadgets work.
Well, the missions were incredibly similar to Spider-Man 2 for the GameCube and PS2.
Really? I never played those. That's pretty cool to know.
I liked that it was disconnected from the movie universe and any other version I've seen.
Yeah.
Because it could be its own thing and it wasn't necessarily predictable, and you got to see new takes on old characters that you've seen before. Yeah. And I enjoyed that.
That is cool.
There was a lot of really good stuff in this game. Least favorite parts would be, I guess, the Mary Jane or Miles Morales missions, or Miles, whatever his last name is in this.
They were a little too slow, but I get what they were trying to do.
Yeah, and even those weren't terrible.
No, it was never terrible.
They added a certain level of suspense and variety and contrast to playing as Spider-Man. It makes you feel
so much more powerful whenever you do play as Spider-Man. Makes you really feel like Spider-Man. The score was great. The story was interesting enough. Lee's character, I feel like, was never fleshed out enough to be... I mean, like, you know that... What was he experimented on whenever he was a kid, basically? Is that what they're getting at? Did he have the ability, or did Otto give it to him? I'm not sure.
I think it was like a innate ability that they were trying to fix through testing.
And it led to his parents dying when they tried to fix it.
He blamed Otto and Norman for that. But Otto, I guess, do something else for it.
Maybe he was going to fix it. He was like, I can fix it. I don't even know. I didn't pick up on that. I'm sure they said it, but I wasn't even all that interested in his story. I was never invested in him enough as a character.
What about his fight?
The fight was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And his abilities are neat.
One of the Spider-Man powers is like his abilities. Like you can turn on a suit that has the negative wave.
Yeah. The variety of suits in this game was really cool. Having all of these different suits to choose from.
Able to mix and match the powers.
Yeah, not having to keep one skin on whenever you wanted to use a different suit's powers. I loved the references, you know, to different Spider-Man things, like the fact that they had, you know, I'm a big Marvel Cinematic Universe fan. I didn't really get too in depth into the comics as much as I probably should, but Iron Spider was amazing for me. The Stark suit was fantastic because they fit the movies, and then to have the Spider Buddy with the Stark suit that just fly, Spider Bro drone that flies around and attacks, and then throw out your own little drones alongside it. Yeah, the gadgets were really cool, seamless in the fight system. I enjoy that type of fighting system. The combo stringing, timed. Yeah, and it was varied. The enemies were varied enough. I never felt, even though the enemies were pretty much, I don't know, I guess they were fairly limited. They either have a gun or a shield, or they're a what is it? Brute.
Yeah.
Or they fly, or they have a sniper, or they're a boss, or they have whips, or they have grenades, or they have a shield, or swords, sickles.
They're like basic guys who just
So, and you have a lot of different ways to take them down. Using the gadgets, different combos, aerial combos, suit powers. So yeah, the combat was always varied enough. Stealth was a good addition in this game.
Yeah.
I think
Spider-Man should have some stealth.
exactly. Spider-Man would like crawl around along the ceiling and hang down and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" and then knock you out, you know. So I really enjoyed that about this game, and that did feel very similar to Arkham, the Arkham game series from Rocksteady. This was by Insomniac, right? Yeah, Insomniac made this.
Very well, but
Very well.
would you give it out of 10?
Oh, this is this to me is a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 at worst. Actually, 9.5 out of 10, and the only reason... Oh, yeah, glitches. I guess I might draw that back a little bit then, and be like, maybe a 9 out of 10, because they released it with the glitches. They released DLC, like, immediately after. And, which I don't know how serious that is to me, but the glitches thing, it's like, you know, What is it they said? What Nintendo has been quoted as saying. One of the guys at Nintendo, he said, "A game is only delayed for so long, but a rushed game is bad forever." You know, so yeah. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming up soon. They really should have given Hideo Kojima unlimited funds, unlimited time. Don't question him. Don't give eye contact to him. Let him do what he needs to.
Don't give him eye contact unless he tells you to.
Unless he commands it.
Don't break eye contact until he hits it.
Oh. What's the honorific for God Emperor in Japan? Oh, Kojima Senpai.
Or Kojima-san.
Kojima-san?
It's a way to say like Mr. or leader.
He is great amongst us.
Is he Japanese?
I believe so. I believe he's Japanese. Been wrong before? I like to drive to music like this.
I like to fight crime to
What about that Norman Osborn penthouse? Oh.
That place is nicer than my house.
The Illuminati orgies you could have in that thing. An infinity pool at the top of a New York skyline. Oh. Even if it meant death, Mary Jane wouldn't jump into that disgusting hot tub.
She jumped off the side of the building first.
She did. Jumped to her death, hoping Peter would be there.
Oh my gosh, that...
I just don't care. I just don't care anymore. She threw herself over the ledge.
That's intense.
I don't think I could do that.
That's not good journalism.
That is not good journalism. Even if I was dating Spider-Man, I don't think I could jump off of the ledge of Oscorp Tower and just trust he's going to grab me. If anything, I would cling for dear life if we were over 30 foot in the air above concrete. Like, what are you doing? Why are you moving so much? Stop swinging. Whips my mouth shut. Guess you get used to it like anything.
The high pitch part, or maybe it's just this section of the music. Star Wars.
This, I mean, scores in general remind me of Star Wars. Star Wars is, Star Wars could be described as a classical film updated for a futuristic setting. It's like an Odyssey or something like that.
Yeah. I wonder how they're gonna change the
I don't know. I don't like the idea. I'm not sure why Ryan Johnson, the guy for episode 7, was it? 8. Yeah, the guy for episode 8. I'm not sure why he decided to be... It almost was like he was trying to be contrarian to J.J. Abrams' vision, and what people expected was the next step after J.J. Abrams' vision.
when she dashes through the light speed, they use the light speed.
Right, use light speed as a weapon. Game changer. Never been done before? Really? Really? I guess because it would be kamikaze fighting. But, And I guess somebody's got to be the first. But you would think that with this many years of spaceships, this would have happened already.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's super illegal.
maybe older ships took longer to get into light speed or had systems in place that block it.
A lot of time has passed.
Maybe normally
that it's happened before. How much time has passed since
Luke
was young
the universe of Star Wars. Oh, you mean just for the movies? Luke is meant to be mid-50s, I would take it.
Exist even when Anakin was a kid, right?
Yeah, spaceships have been around a long time. You've had a galactic empire for like 1,000 years, according to the history.
Such a long time. What species is Anakin?
Or not an empire, was it an empire? You went back to the Old Republic. They're human. In any literature I've ever seen, they classify them as human. But there's no Earth. No Earth mentioned in anything I've seen. Although, according to Disney, there is nothing beyond the cinematic universe, Clone Wars, Rebels, and whatever they're currently doing. They got rid of all the extended universe books. They got in depth too.
More magical rather than science.
Yeah, Disney's going the magic route. Anybody can do it. And also be based. Although that's been the case, you know, it's not like they didn't recruit just people. Keep saying, they recruited kids across the galaxy who just happened to show Force talent, and that's who became Jedis. It's not like people would stop having these Force talents just because the Jedi no longer exist as an institution. I believe it was Qui-Gon who had an issue with the Jedi being what they were. Again, some of the really good books that are no longer a part of the canon.
That's probably why you don't smell it.
The fan.
Qui-Gon Jinn did what now?
Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan were in a book that was a part of the extended canon, the extended universe of Star Wars. It followed Obi-Wan when he was a Padawan. And the book cover, I can't remember the name of the book, but the book cover is Obi-Wan hovering his lightsaber, suspending it in between his hands as he concentrates on it. And in the book they talk about how he did that, used it as a weapon from a distance, like threw his lightsaber around. It was really neat. I wonder what this DLC for this game is all about.
I remember reading something, but now I just can't.
I kind of want to know. I think it had to do with Black Widow. Black Cat, that was it.
Yeah, that's right.
It's called The City That Never Sleeps. Or maybe it's just that's a tagline for the overall game. Let's see. Worked in the same game. The tangerines.
You like Spider-Man? Spider-Man. Well, then perhaps you've heard of... Have you heard of the PlayStation 4? One of the best consoles of all... Well, then you might have heard of me.
There are
On that game.
3 DLCs. The package is called The City That Never Sleeps, which is a good name. DLC 1 follows, it's called The Heist, and it follows Felicia Hardy, aka Black Cat. She's back in town and leaving mysterious clues around Marvel's New York to toy with Spider-Man. DLC 2 is Turf Wars, and it'll be available in November. 3 is Silver Lining, and it will be available in December. The Black Cat one's not going to be until the 23rd of October, 2018.
So then both of those other ones are going to be at the end of their months as well.
Probably at the end of the month for each, yeah. It's a really fun game. All the reviews they're posting, it seems, are either 4.5 out of 5, 9 out of 10, or 95 out of 100, 90.5 out of 10.
It's a pretty great game. It's hard to... There's not really much you can criticize.
No, it was...
beautifully made. It's well-rounded as far as things you can do.
I've been really impressed with the PS4's capabilities with this game. It probably pushes the PS4 to the maximum. Hang on, let me try that again. It probably pushes the PS4 Pro past its pinnacle peak. I think this game took more processing than God of War because the size of the game, the speed at which you move through the environment. There was loading when you went in and out of a building or after a mission, but yeah, while you're just going through the city, there wasn't really any at all that I witnessed. In which game? Oh yeah, God of War. God of War, I think, had a more engaging story. I feel like this might have had better gameplay. Maybe it's a preference issue. Yeah, I didn't think the story for this was bad at all. Jonah Jameson, yeah, I forgot to mention that. Excellent work with that one. Great touch. The social commentary throughout this whole game I thought was spot on. You know, obviously some of the situations they showcase are beyond the pale of what you can see in America, but there are definitely aspects of it that happen in real life that they touch on. And I appreciate a lot of the points of view the game developers put forward.
They did special things, and then it's still doing all of this.
They have a lot of people to thank specially.
So are these Slavic names?
Really pretty music.
Spider-Man theme, right?
I think so for the game. Maybe the after credits version, post credits version. This lives a sad life, Spider-Man. So will they make a second one? And will Miles show up and help fight with you? I bet they make a second one because this one sold like hotcakes.
It was really, and it was a good game. It got good reviews. I wonder how long it might take. Maybe 4 years, 5 years.
I would imagine.
I wonder if it'll even be on my system.
I bet you're not gonna see another Spider-Man on this game system. This looked like it took way too long to make.
It looks like there's so many people involved. And you know, the credits on this, it's hard to tell whether or not any of them are being repeated. I just assume that they're all
Oh, the DLC unlocks more suits as well. Three suits actually. I imagine one for each. I don't know.
The black cat suit in this game doesn't give you any powers.
You can replay the game in a new Game Plus mode with all of your skins and everything.
So it's a little bit harder.
I mean, I guess you could probably pick that for your difficulty.
Well, and if it's plus mode, it must be harder than the spectacular.
Well, I think New Game Plus usually just means that you can start the story over but keep all of your old stuff.
But then you don't get the what do you call it? You don't get the thrill of leveling up. You already have everything.
Gotta level up. They've got to be close.
I looked at the time before this started, and I'm pretty sure that the credits have been going for longer than 20 minutes.
Jeez.
I wonder how long you.
Oh, it's almost over.
So these are all the different people who were contributors: Havoc, Video, Child, Wise. 2014 is when they started it, so it was 4 years ago.
Oh man.
Oh no, look, it says 2011 there.
Is that somebody's email?
It's a couple of emails. 2007. Or I guess these are just. 2006.
Google has to do with this.
Maybe they helped them with some of the tech that it would need to make it what we did. These aren't credits. This is like a contract.
Any second now. It's right after this stuff when they end it.
Nice.
Oh, here we go. Any minute now.
Almost there. Almost.
Credits start over.
That's cool.
It's a nice quote. Thank you, Steve Dick. Where's the spider? Okay. Oh, he better be Green Goblin.
We were so close. But I'll keep trying. I will find a cure. I will. I love you, son.
Oh, is he Venom right now?
I don't know.
What did that mean?
I don't know. That's the end of it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez and jeez.
Well, I think that's it for the game. I guess there's probably side missions that can be done, but that does it for the story. Oh, that's cool. Oh, neat. I like that suit. I love that they incorporate things like that, the Avengers Tower, into New York.
Oh yeah, and the Doctor Strange building is somewhere in there.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. So wait, what's this one? Oh, that's the one I need 100%.
Yeah.
Everyone goes down in one hit, including you. Oh, that's not a tagline. That's just the... So that's the one where he's in his undies. Where's the anti-ox suit? That's cool.
Sable teams, this is Control. What's the status in Murray Hill?
Looks like we've got
Observation
crime
post
to
reporting
fight.
in. All clear.
Yeah! Thanks for watching.